All right. Welcome, everyone. We're going to call this meeting to order. And welcome to the January 15th, 2026 regular city council meeting. Suzanne, would you call the roll, please?
Yes, ma'am. Mayor Case?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Nakai?
Here.
Councilmember Bryant?
Here.
Councilmember Gear?
Here.
Councilmember Jones?
Here.
Councilmember Smith?
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, if everyone, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, everybody. I'm going to do a little something before we get started with the agenda, Madam Attorney. As everyone knows, our wonderful and dear City Clerk, Suzanne LeClaire, is here for her last meeting, and she's going to cry, but she doesn't have to talk anymore. Well, she does. Just don't cry. This is happiness. This is happiness.
It is.
It is. Yes, it's very happy. So, she's going to be leaving us after she swears in our new clerk this evening. And so, on behalf and from the City Council, we have a gift certificate for you as a little parting gift from all of us. And we know it's something that you and Andre both love very much. So that's it. You don't have to cry. I just want you to have this now while we're in public, and that we can say thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Council.
See, it wasn't that bad. All right. Item 3 is ceremonies, presentations, and appointments. Item A is appointment of a new city clerk, Monica Mendoza, and administration of the oath of office. Suzanne.
Thank you, Mayor. As you stated, this is my final council meeting. I am going to save all of my remarks for tomorrow evening. I would like to make sure that the public is aware that I'm having a wonderful party tomorrow evening at the Cultural Center from 6 to 8 p.m. It's open to the public, so I invite you all to attend. It would make me honored to have your presence there. I will be saving my remarks for that evening so we can just continue with business and get on with the meeting. But for the past few months, I have been working alongside with Monica Mendoza. As council knows, you've all met Monica and you've been working with her, and she is ready to be your clerk. And I can say with confidence, she's going to do a good job for you. And you are going to be very pleased with Monica. And she's crying.
You guys are gonna make me cry, and I got a meeting to run.
She has come to us from Golden, Colorado with a lot of clerk experience, and I am honored and thrilled to be administering the oath of office to her this evening. So with your permission, council, first we need to take a vote. We need a motion and a second to appoint Monica to the position.
Council, can I have a motion,
I
please?
make a motion for the appointment of the new city clerk, Monica Mendoza, to the office.
I'll second it.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion, council? All right. Suzanne, would you call the vote, please?
Thank you. Case,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Jones,
Yes.
Smith.
Yep.
Thank you, council. Motion carries unanimously. May I
Congratulations.
administer the oath?
Please.
For the last time.
Please join me, Monica. I'm going to grab a microphone.
So many last times this evening.
No, I think that was her last roll call there.
It is.
Last-
Last roll call, last. It's the last time you get to do that.
Okay. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Stop. I, Monica Mendoza,
I, Monica Mendoza,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and of the state of Colorado,
and of the state of Colorado,
the charter and ordinances
the charter and ordinances
of the city of Woodland Park,
of the city of Woodland Park,
and that I will faithfully perform
and I will faithfully perform
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of city
of
clerk
city clerk,
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So let's get you to sign this. Have you sign it and we'll make it official. Don't stop. Okay, there you go. This is yours. You may take the dice. And council, I'm gonna leave. I will see you all tomorrow night. Thank you. Thank you.
Good luck, Andre.
Okay, I can do this. Okay. 3B, Historic Preservation Committee 2025 Templeton Cemetery poster. And Jeff, please. Yeah,
Okay.
great. Give us something else to talk about.
All right, so in front of you, council, tonight is the Templeton Cemetery poster. I know we had it at our last meeting, but I didn't get an opportunity to speak about it, and I really wanted to do so. So with the approval of council, I just have a little bit of a presentation I want to go through on this poster. First off, I want to thank CJ for putting this nice laminated copy together. I want to thank the Historical Preservation Committee for their work on this poster. A few things about the Templeton Cemetery. It is out by the golf course, and up until recently, it actually wasn't on property that we own. Luckily and thankfully, that has now changed. Over time, the HPC has worked hard on restoring and preserving the cemetery and has done so in 2 phases to date. Phase 1 was completed in the summer of 2024 and consisted of the following work. As you'll see on the poster, they restored the Workman's Monument to its original location. They restored and located Andrew Templeton's monument, and they contacted the Colorado School of Mines to start coordinating a date for ground penetrating radar to occur. The purpose of that it was really to figure out what's buried there and where, so that we can mark them accordingly. That led into phase 2, which was completed in the summer of 2025 and included the ground penetrating radar work, which led to 23 additional monuments that were placed, including unknowns. And now all known grave sites are lined with quartz and then filled with wood chips to mark the spot. Moving forward, kind of next phase here on this is to get the site on the historic register, which opens up some funding options and potentially a future permanent marker, and to provide that permanent marker notating the history of the site. The site is something now that since we own the golf course land, can finally do the last piece of this, which has always been a challenge with the Templeton Cemetery, which is to provide public access to the site, keep it maintained, keep it mowed, keep it well taken care of, and to remember the people that are buried there. So, sorry, I'm still caught up in the beginning. Anyways, so that's just something I wanted council to be aware of, and to give credit to the HPC for all their work that they've put into this, and that's what I have.
Thank you, Jeff. And I'll leave this up here, or we can put it in the back of the room so those in the audience can enjoy that and see what the work that they've done. That takes us to item 3C, which is presentation of the History Park Master Plan. And council, we'd like to also move, again, we do this a lot now. We're going to move item 10C, which is the resolution that we're addressing tonight with regards to the UPHS to item 10D, 3D. And consider it after we have this presentation. All right, thank you. All right, Historical Preservation Society member Charlie Chambers is not with us, but we have.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant. Thank you for the opportunity to speak on behalf of the Ute Pass Historical Society. I got a presentation I'm going to try and share with you here.
Is that microphone on, please?
Can you hear me?
Thank you. Uh-huh. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you. So the Ute Pass Historical Society is reimagining History Park. We're seeking permission from the council and the support of the city of Woodland Park for this reimagining of History Park. We're developing a long-range master plan for the reimagined History Park, and you have copies of that there in front of you. We passed out. Under phase 1 of this master plan, the Historical Society is applying for a $50,000 T-Mobile grant to improve accessibility throughout the park. So what is UPHS? The Historical Society is dedicated to preserving and sharing the history of the Ute Pass region through our museum, which contains thousands of artifacts, photos, and documents, field trips for local schools, including traveling field trips where we take information to the schools, articles on local history that we publish on our website and in our newsletter, award-winning documentaries that we've produced, and we're working on a third, and of course, tours of History Park, which is a collection of historic buildings here in Woodland Park and of other historic sites in Ute Pass. For example, the Maragreen Pines Estate that we offered tours of this last summer. So this is History Park as it currently exists. It's right behind the library. And under our master plan, where we're reimagining History Park, we imagine the park will be more eye-catching. We're going to have arched ranch-type signs over the entrances. We're going to make it more inviting with a small pavilion that'll be visible to families visiting the library, a place where a parent and their kids can come and sit and have lunch, hopefully introduce them and induce them to get a little excited about local history. We're going to make it more appealing with improved landscaping. We're going to increase how informative the park itself is with outdoor displays of our historic bells. And we want to make it more accessible by installing some concrete paths that will tie the cabins together. So phase 1 of our master plan is to improve the accessibility of History Park by placing the existing gravel pathways. You can see a picture of what the current pathways look like. We're going to replace those with stamped concrete that will look like a rustic wooden boardwalk. This will make it safer for our mobility impaired patrons, and it will make it easier to remove snow in the wintertime if we're wanting to offer tours of History Park. So we're going to fund this phase through a grant from T-Mobile. We're going to apply for that in March. Their grant program is for small communities like Woodland Park for overcoming a, quote, challenge. So the challenge that we're going to present in our application is accessibility. Through this grant, we can get $50,000, which we think will cover most of the phase 1 costs. in order to have a continuous path between the cabins, we need to reduce the depth of the current deck that is on the front of the gift shop. And you can see a side view of the gift shop here. You can see that deck and how it projects clear out to the end of the beginning of the parking lot. We need to shorten that so that we can run the concrete pathway around in front of it and make it a continuous path that ties the cabins together on both sides of the gift shop. So what we need from you is a couple things. We need permission to make changes envisioned in phase 1 of the plan, specifically to reduce the deck and pour the concrete path. And we'll need at minimum a letter of support from the city to accompany our grant application to T-Mobile. So thanks very much for your time. I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Thank you. Council, do you have questions?
I do, Madam Mayor.
Please go ahead. Seth.
This is a beautiful master plan and you clearly put a lot of thought into it. Can you tell me if there's been any opportunity for members outside of the UPass Historical Society to contribute their thoughts?
We did bring in Linda Allred and her partner over at the architecture office for their input on it. We're really still in the visioning phase of this. So we're kind of treating this master plan as a starting point. So we welcome any contributions from the public on this.
I think it would be great if you were able to host a session with for the public to contribute their
Okay.
thoughts and feedback. But you guys have made an excellent start, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? I would just like to piggyback on what Seth has said. I think the public process for input and comments and their take on this, similar to what we did with Bergstrom Park and our Meadowood Park Master Plan. I think it's really important that any publicly owned facility or park or anything goes through the public process so that the community has the opportunities to engage and give input and feedback to you all. I think it's invaluable, and it also gives the community ownership and support, gets them behind you and helps support your project. So just a recommendation. To
Great
you
idea.
guys. Thank you. Anything else, council? All right. Thank you for
Okay,
that
thank you.
wonderful presentation.
Madam Mayor, did
Yes.
you want to talk about the grant process?
Yes, and I think let's talk about that in the next item.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Oh, yeah.
We have added item 3D, which was previously 10C, which is approval of a resolution number 939 series 2026, a resolution in support of the T-Mobile grant for small towns for the UPass Historical Society to utilize for help with the accessibility of the buildings and cabin in History Park. So before I turn this over to you, council, my comment on this is that I would highly encourage the Historical Society to utilize the services of our grant writer, who has been recognized as one of the best in the state and has a high success rate of awards, just to have her put her eyes on your grant application that's prepared and so that we can help you be and submit the best possible successful grant application that could be. And I've talked to Aaron about that, and he's happy for her to help you with that and put her eyes on that, just so that you get the best you can be. Okay? Thank you. All right, council, any comments on this or questions?
That's what I was going to suggest.
Oh, see, great minds think alike, don't they? All right, anything at all? All right, then I would look for a motion, please.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 939, series 2026. Resolution of the City Council of the City of Woodland Park in support of the master plan for History Park and in support of the T-Mobile Hometown Grant.
I'll second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. And I should have provided the opportunity for anyone in the audience that would like to address the council on this item to have that opportunity. And seeing no one rush to the podium. Thank you. All right, would you call the roll, please?
Yes.
Oh, this is Monica's first.
First roll call.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Case,
Yes,
Nakai.
yes,
The resolution passes unanimously.
thank you. Council item 4 is additions, deletions, or corrections to the agenda. We did make one correction, but that's in the past now. But Monica, do we have anything else?
No.
I am also seeing the sales tax update. It looks like is on the consent calendar. Can we move that up to presentations?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Council, we're going to move item 5B up to presentations and take that next. Is that okay with you all?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
All right.
fine.
Aaron, the sales tax update for November 2025.
Nobody wants to wait for this. Come on. All
All
right. We have the sales tax update tonight for you. This is November sales tax data collected through the month of December. There we go. All right, so we had an excellent month in the month of December. We were up 18.4% year over year. I think a lot of that was due to the SNAP benefits that were not having trouble hearing me. I think a lot of that was due to the SNAP benefits being frozen in the month of October. So we did see a little bit of a dip in October, but November was up way up 115,000 over last year, $744,261 collected. We're up 2.7% year over year, which is 206,000 over last year. In the budget, we projected ending the year up 2%. So we are a little bit over projections, which is excellent. Hopefully that will continue into next year and into December. Lodging tax continues on the same trend that it's been. We were down 35% year to date, and it looks like we were actually up 11,000 over last year, up 67%, which is the first month that we've been up all year.
So it's starting.
It's starting. All right, and then this is our 3-year sales tax chart here. You can see that pretty much we've been pretty stagnant for the year. We've been up about 2% most of the months in that light green line. And then you can see October we were down. That was definitely attributed to the food programs being frozen. And then we were way up in November. So hopefully we'll have December's numbers not too long from now and we can see how the year ended. Any questions? All right, thank you.
right, thank you, Aaron. Could you, can you all please upgrade me on there you go, never mind. Item 5 is the consent calendar. Council, we have item A and C that we'll be considering tonight. Approval of the December 18th, 2025 City Council meeting minutes and approval of the December 2025 Statement of Expenditures. Do you have any questions or want to pull any of that off? If not, I ask for a motion, please.
Then I'll make a motion to approve the consent calendar as written.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Monica?
Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Case,
Yes.
motion passes.
Thank you, council. Item 6 is public comment on items not on the agenda. Do we have anyone signed up,
We
Monica?
do have 2 people signed up.
Okay.
The first one is Penny. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name. Edvion. Please come up.
Welcome. If you just give us your full name and your city of residence, please.
Penny Edvine in Woodland Park.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you. Actually, it's an announcement, I guess you say. I hope this is the proper forum.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of you are familiar with the previous community discussions in Woodland Park sponsored by Braver Angels. We've decided once again to bring Braver Angel discussions to the community in collaboration with both the Teller Democratic Party and the Teller Republican Party. Since Teller County is in the top 1% nationwide for risk of wildfire, and homeowners insurance has been drastically increased or denied, these are 2 topics we choose to discuss for discussion. The first forum will focus on homeowners insurance. It will be on Saturday, February the 7th in the Woodland Park Library Large Meeting Room from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. These forums will be structured with 4 to 5 panel members, each having 10 minutes to present. This panel will include the State Insurance Commissioner, as well as other leaders. Following their presentation, there will be prepared committee questions and finally questions collected from the audience. The forum will conclude with participants brainstorming to recommend next steps for community solutions. So once again, this meeting is on Saturday, February the 7th in the Woodland Park Library downstairs in a large meeting room from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. and it is open to the public. The second forum will be on February 28th, the location to be determined. There will be posters out about this.
Excellent.
Thank you. Any questions?
I just had one. The second forum, is it the same topic?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. The second forum, well, the first forum is actually on the insurance.
Yeah.
The second one will be on wildfire, a forum before, during, and after a fire,
Okay.
so the community can be prepared.
Right. Perfect. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yes, next signed up is Rhonda Roberts.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you bringing that to our attention. Rhonda, if you just give us your name and city of residence, please.
Thank you, Council. My name is Rhonda Roberts, and I'm a resident of Woodland Park.
Thank you and welcome.
Thank you. And I too just have a very brief announcement. I just wanted to let everybody know that has not had an opportunity yet to sign the Protect Kids Colorado petitions that have been circulating now for several months, but there's a lot of people that haven't even heard about them. So we are having a citywide petition signing event at the Ute Pass Cultural Center on January 28th from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And we set it up so it gives everybody an opportunity from, people that can't do things in the morning, they can do it on their lunch break or after they get off work. So we just encourage everyone if you want to know more about them, you can go to protectkidscolorado.org and you can find out everything about what the three ballot proposals that we're trying to get passed or get onto the ballot. So thank you so much and God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am. Do we have anyone else online or signed up?
No.
Okay. Anyone else in the audience wishing to address the council? All right. Thank you. Item 7, unfinished business. We have none. Item 8 is ordinances on initial posting. Item A is approval of ordinance number 1519, Series 2026 on initial posting, an ordinance declaring the instrument for public notification process and method for the City of Woodland Park for the year 2026. Monica.
Yes. So this is an annual ordinance that comes before council. The first meeting of the year, just declaring where our legal publication place will be, which is our website.
Excellent. Thank you. Council, do you have questions? All right, this is initial posting. Can I get a motion, please?
Yeah.
I'll make,
Oh, go ahead, please.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance number 1519, series 2026 on initial posting, an ordinance declaring the instrument for public notification process and method of the City of Woodland Park for the year 2026.
And Catherine, can you please add the public
and set the
hearing
public hearing
on February, what is the date?
5th.
February
February
5th, 2026. Thank you. Second, please.
Second.
All right, thank you. Any further discussion? Monica, you call the roll?
Yes. Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Jones,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Case,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes.
and the ordinance on initial posting passes unanimously.
Thank you, and please forgive me if by chance I stumble and call you Suzanne. I'm really working hard. I'm really working hard. All right, item 9A, these are public hearings, is approval of ordinance number 1516, Series 2025, an ordinance adjusting the expenditure appropriations to the various funds in the amounts and for the purpose as set forth below for the city of Woodland Park, Colorado for the 2025 budget year, and amending ordinance number 1485, series 2025, and ordinance number 1486, series 2025. Kimberly.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Hope you're all doing well tonight. On initial posting, we spoke about this. This is to cover the costs of the golf course for the 2025 expense year. And if you guys have any questions, I can read it again, but we read it at initial posting. But if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those.
Council, any questions?
Not that I can think of.
Yes,
I can't remember, why did we do two ordinances? Is it one out of are they out of two different funds?
It is from the general fund into
Into
the
the-
Parks and Recs fund.
Thank you.
Yes.
Anything else? All right. Then I will open the public comment portion of this public hearing and see if there's anyone in the audience or online that would like to address the council on this item.
I don't have anyone online.
Okay, seeing no one, I will close the public comment portion of this public hearing and look to the council for further discussion or a motion, please.
I'll make a motion for the approval of ordinance number 1516, series 2025 as written.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All right, Monica, would you
Yep.
call the roll?
Gear,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Case,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
and the motion passes unanimously.
Thank you. Item B in public hearings is approval of ordinance number 1517, series 2025, an ordinance of the city council for the city of Woodland Park, Colorado, amending ordinance number 1467 and approving the First Amendment to the development agreement between the city of Woodland Park and the Pathway to the Rockies Council, Boy Scouts of America, regarding the development of the Glen Aspen Reservoir Project. Nina.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Mayor and Council, you might have remembered a few months ago, we had an executive session about this topic, and obviously we don't take any formal action unless we're in public meeting. So just to briefly summarize, we have this development agreement from a couple of years ago to develop the reservoir project, which is really exciting for the city in terms of for water. This development agreement just has a tweak, kind of a logistical legal thing that we need to update to allow more options for the acquisition of the part of the property where the reservoir will actually sit. And that is due to certain glitches that have come up with an estate matter that the person who owned the property that gave it to the Boy Scouts. So just to clean it up in the best way possible, and how the Boy Scout attorneys, they're being very cautious. They want to do things a certain way, and we just want to give the city and the Boy Scouts more options to just basically acquire the property like we intended to a couple years ago. Are there any questions?
Thank you, Nina.
So just to summarize, the amendment here is making sure that we've got options to see the deal through all the way.
Correct. That's
Okay,
even a
because
better
this
way to say it.
reservoir is so critical to our town.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions, council? Right, thank you. I will now open the public comment portion of this public hearing and see if there's anyone online or in the audience that wishes to address the council on this item.
Not online. No.
No one in the audience? Don't rush. All right, thank you. I will close the public comment portion of this public hearing and look to the council for further discussion or a motion, please.
I will make a motion for the approval of ordinance number 1517, series 2025, and ordinance of the city council for the city of Woodland Park, Colorado, amending ordinance number 1467 and approving a First Amendment to the development agreement between the city of Woodland Park and the Pathway to the Rockies Council, Boy Scouts of America, regarding the development of the Glen Aspen Reservoir Project.
I'll second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Okay, Monica.
Yes. Jones,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Case,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
and Gear.
Yes.
And the motion passes unanimously.
Thanks, council. The third public hearing, item C, is approval of the application from Tacos El Amigo for Amigo 4 for a transfer of a hotel and restaurant liquor license located at 1079 East US 24, Woodland Park, Colorado, 80863. Monica,
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you. As you said, this is a public hearing for the transfer of the hotel and restaurant liquor license for Tacos El Amigo 4. The applicant, Miguel Lux, is here and has a translator with him. They do have a current sales tax license and FEIN number, and the petition of needs and desires is not necessary for a transfer of a hotel and restaurant liquor license at this location. The location is eligible to be licensed, and the applicant has presented a lease that expires December 8th of 2030 and would ask for approval.
Thank you. And would the applicant like to address the council?
No, soy nuevo aquí y el restaurante es un restaurante familiar. Somos nuevos en este lugar y este va a ser nuestra cuarta locación y pues la verdad nos hemos sentido bien a gusto aquí, la gente nos ha apoyado.
No, we're just a new restaurant. We're a family restaurant. We have 4 other locations and we really feel very comfortable with the people that are over here.
Thank you. That's very kind. Council, do you have any questions of the applicant? All right, we don't have any questions, so thank you very much. And council, I would hold everything. I will now open the public comment portion of this public hearing and see if there's anyone online or in the audience that would like to address the council.
There's no one online.
Thank you, Monica. Seeing no one, I will close the public comment portion of this public hearing and look to the council for either further discussion or a motion, please.
I'll make,
Yeah, that was a tie. That was a tie.
Okay, I'll make the motion for the approval of the application from Tacos El Amigo 4 for the transfer for a hotel and restaurant liquor license located at 1079 East US 24, Woodland Park, Colorado, 80863.
and I'll second.
So I just wanted to make a real comment for the public. This is where Serrano's used to be by Safeway.
I've heard it's quite tasty. All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Monica?
Okay. Smith,
Yes.
Case,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Jones,
Yes.
and the motion passes unanimously.
Thank you and congratulations and welcome to the community. We all look forward to enjoying your
Thank
food
you very much.
and your liquor. Thank you. That's all of our public hearings. So we're on item 10, new business. Item A is approval of the Planning Commission bylaws and rules of procedure. Karen. I believe Karen's online. Nope, there she is.
Oh.
Welcome.
Just keeping it fresh here tonight. Want to keep you on your toes. Thank you very much this evening, Mayor. You've heard 2 of these before, and this goes back to the recent change in the city charter that in 2020, the city's charter established limitations on the number of terms our volunteers could serve on our various boards and commissions. And that limitation was a total of 2 full terms or 8 years, 2 full consecutive terms or 8 years. This past November, that charter provision was changed that now lets these individual boards and commissions make recommendations to City Council and establish within their bylaws and rules of procedures what those term limits should be, if any. And so most recently on December 11th, the Planning Commission reviewed a couple of options. We had worked with the city's attorney office to come up with 2 distinct options. One was no limit on the number of terms, which is necessary for some of our boards that have very technical requirements for the folks who serve on those committees. And then the other option was develop language where that board could make their recommendation and insert the number of terms that they think is appropriate for any of their committee members to serve. So the Planning Commission had a fairly lengthy and lively discussion around all of that. And we're very sensitive to the desires of this community, especially with that initial charter provision, which set a limit on the number of years at 8. So with Planning Commission members, the length of a term is 3 years. And so they looked at thinking that the appropriate number of terms, a maximum number of terms, is 3. So that would get you to a total of 9 years. So it's within that same ballpark as to what was there in 2020. Now, the other thing that they had as part of their conversation was to look at it in terms of consecutive or non-consecutive terms, because we've seen over the years folks that have served on a committee for 4 or 8 years, and then the age of their kids, they're more involved in school, or they move away for a while, and then they come back to the community, that they would like to keep it open for folks to then come back and then serve on a commission, the same commission again at that point. So in their language that they actually are recommending to City Council is that a Planning Commission member shall serve not more than 3 full consecutive terms on the Planning Commission. Partial terms do not count towards the number of terms an individual may serve on the Planning Commission. So that is their recommendation. We have in front of you that document that was signed by the Planning Commission Chair, and respectfully request your approval.
Thank you, Karen. Council, do you have questions? No questions. Thank you. Without that, I would ask for a motion, please.
I will make a motion for the approval of the Planning Commission bylaws and rules of procedure to be modified as described.
Thank you. Second, please.
I'll second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Monica?
Case,
Yes.
Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Jones,
Yes.
and Smith.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thank you, council. Did I vote?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I can't
You were
keep up.
first.
You were first. That's why. Thanks for your patience. 10B is approval of the Board of Adjustments bylaws and rules of procedure. Karen?
Thank you. It was December 15th of last year when the Board of Adjustment met and reviewed this same situation. So the preamble here is a lot shorter. And in the conversation with Board of Adjustment, they're similar to Planning Commission, that the length of a term is 3 years. And they felt very similar to Planning Commission in terms of that recommendation should be a maximum of 3 terms. And then they also had the benefit of Planning Commission's lively discussion around consecutive and non-consecutive terms, and felt very comfortable with embracing that same language and recommendation. So that's what you have in front of you in the Board of Adjustments bylaws is the recommendation to have the language read, a Board of Adjustment member shall not serve more than 3 full consecutive terms on the Board of Adjustment. Partial terms do not count towards the number of terms an individual may serve on the Board of Adjustment. And the other small adjustment we made to this particular document is it had previously just been titled Rules of Procedure. And so that there is no confusion between what the charter says around bylaws. The title of the document has been amended, so it clearly says bylaws and rules of procedure, since that is how this document functions. So with that, the Board of Adjustment respectfully requests your approval of these revised bylaws.
Thank you, Karen. Questions, council? Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Would ask for a motion, please.
I'll make a motion to approve, or the approval of the Board of Adjustment bylaws and rules of procedure as presented.
Second.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Monica?
Nakai,
Yes.
Bryant,
Yes.
Gear,
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Case.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Thanks, council. We already took up item C earlier in the meeting, so new business is complete. That takes us to reports. Mayor's report. Yesterday was the PPACG Board of Directors meeting. And I wanted to let you know that the new visitor center that looks like the Stealth taking off at USAFA is opening May 26th.
Oh.
The chapel that has been in this monstrous box forever They are going to start opening that for some tours soon. Because people are missing, particularly the cadets, are missing that experience as they attend the academy. So they're talking about some tours, and they will begin those with the cadets. So stay tuned as to how that evolves. The box is not gone. The box won't be gone, but they're letting people in there to see what's in the box. Pandora's box. No, just another thing, and Debbie, I don't know if you've heard this yet, but in 2027, they are going to start having opportunity zones available again. Have you heard that? Okay, cool. Those are coming back. So stay tuned on that as well. And
I'm sorry, what's an opportunity zone?
it is will you come and explain it, Debbie? Yeah, you know better than I do. You've worked with it more than I have. You can make contributions, correct, to different, go ahead. You're
Is it like is it like an enterprise zone kind of thing?
It's similar to an enterprise zone, and you can make contributions to that. It's been defunct for several years now, so they're bringing that back. I'm sorry, I don't have a further
That's
detailed
okay. No, thank you.
explanation, but
Thanks.
it's a good business move for Colorado.
Yeah.
Thanks for your help, Debbie. So glad she comes to meetings. And I have something for you, Erin. That's all I have with regards to the PPACG board meeting. We did elect new officers, and so I'm no longer on the executive board because the officers that were elected will serve the full year, and I will be term limited from the council in April. So hopefully the new mayor will be taking over that role.
Hopefully.
Community events, January 15th through February 5th, 2026. Meadowood Sports Complex skating rink is open. Visit the city website for the rink schedule. That's huge. Weather dependent, exactly. This warm weather has really made it difficult for them. Co-ed youth volleyball registration is open for 3rd through 8th grade. At the Woodland Aquatic Center, the leisure pool maintenance is complete and the pool is open again. Last night was a successful concert with the Midnight Riders. The next concert at the Cultural Center will be February 11th, our Valentine's concert with Aaron O'Connell. And finally, a friendly reminder that City Hall will be closed Monday, January 19th, which is next Monday, in observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And I understand his daughter is going to be speaking at an event in the Springs.
Oh.
And I will follow up with Andy at PPACG to find out the details on that and share, because I've heard she's quite interesting to hear. She's going to be doing a couple of things. So I'll get that for you and share that with everyone, and we can share it with the community as well. That's all I have. Catherine?
I don't have much other than to say that water is scarce right now. So if we can all conserve, that would be from the UAC. That's pretty much all I have.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are we consuming more water than normal?
I haven't seen the numbers yet. I just
Okay.
know Kip said that water is, he's looking at bringing tighter restrictions
Okay.
later in the year if we don't get snowpack. So
Yeah.
Water
We're-
carriers are just not producing as much
Yeah.
right now because it's been so dry.
so dry, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that we're consuming more.
Okay.
It's just we just don't
He's
have it.
looking more forward into the summer months and just
Yeah,
looking at what is watering going to look like if we don't get a lot of snow and rain.
right.
Yeah, he's always proactive. He always says we're one.
He's always worrying for all of us.
All of So just be aware that we don't have a lot, we have issues with water right now. That's all I have.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Erin.
I do not have much either. The Charter Review Board wrapped up last year, and we haven't had a Keep Woodland Park Beautiful meeting yet this year. The next one will be in February. But I have had the opportunity to attend the Citizens Academy for the past 2 Wednesdays. The application process is completed for this year, but if that is not something you have done and are interested in how the city works, going to the first 2 sessions has been very informative. And I do want to say thank you, Kristen, for orchestrating that program. It's been great so far.
Thank you, Jeff.
So the Historical Preservation Committee met last Tuesday. We had a great meeting, went over several topics. But coming out of that meeting, something dawned on me, and I think it was Catherine that reminded me. It's a question for staff. Do we need to formally amend the bylaws to move the meeting time officially from 3:30 to 4:30?
Everyone's looking at Karen.
I don't think so, because we've done that previously where we actually changed day of the week, because there's a provision in there that allows for some flexibility.
Okay.
At another point, probably the next time those bylaws really get looked at in depth, that could be one of those kind of cleanup things. But for now, we're good.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
The most important part is that it's noticed properly.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, Catherine reminded me I should ask, so thank you, Catherine. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. George?
Yeah, I wanted to do a little readout on Main Street. As most folks have probably seen by now, because it's been all over the socials, Main Street, Woodland Park Main Street was approved, and we did get our initial designation. One of the exciting things, though, is that is exciting, but additionally, Cripple Creek was approved. So now we have Main Street, Woodland Park, Main Street, Cripple Creek, and Main Street Victor, and I'm really looking forward to collaboration there.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Share that with Anita, please.
Oh, what did we do on the DDA, John? I don't think we had a few things, but we really, yeah, it was very short. Yeah, so I even forgot about it. Sorry, John.
Okay, great. Thank you. Smitty?
I have a few things for the Park and Rec. They're planning a coach appreciation banquet. They're doing nominations were made December 29th through January 9th. And they're taking the nominations from January 10th to the 20th. And the banquet will be on January 27th, 6 to 8. And it'll be catered by the Roy's Barbecue, of course. The annual pool maintenance is scheduled January 12th to 16th for the leisure pool, and February 16th to 20th for the lap pool. And the Radical Rewind 80s New Year's Eve party was sold out this year with 80 tickets. Everyone had a great time.
Steve, what were the nominations for?
Oh, good question. It was for Coach, I'm assuming it was Coach of the Year.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, council.
I had one more question.
Yes, George.
So, Keep Woodland Park Beautiful, did they reappoint officers or a new president?
No, we have not done that yet.
Okay, so that's,
I believe that'll happen at the next
Okay.
meeting.
thank you.
All right. Thank you, council. City attorney?
The only thing I wanted to say is I was prepared to say, I didn't realize Suzanne was going to leave, but I know everyone, I just want to say this, even though she's not here. I know you guys realize how lucky you are to have her, and statewide, she's just known as one of, or if not the best clerk in Colorado. Jeff has worked with her for 40 years, and Jeff Wilson was general counsel CML, as you guys know. He has worked with city and town clerks for 40 years, and has always spoken so highly of her, and I've seen that working directly with her, and I've just been honored to work with her, as you all have been. So I could not say that. And I'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you, Nina. That's absolutely true in every sense of the word. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Aaron, and city manager report.
Thank you. I'd like to make an announcement that the chamber is still accepting award nominations through January 27th. So let's get our applications in for all of those different categories that we have. So January 27th, it's been extended. What was it before? Anyway, it's been extended until the 27th. All right, you probably all seen that Tava is doing traffic improvements to Highway 24 there. I just wanted to say we're gonna have one lane closure in each direction, until next Tuesday. We're going to have westbound one lane closure until Saturday from 7 AM to 5 PM. And eastbound one lane closure, from 11 AM to 2 PM through Saturday as well. So that should be done pretty quickly. All of the changes there, the tree removal, the median change, it's all been required by CDOT as part of that project. So that's what's going on there. I also wanted to give a shout out to our streets and facilities crews. They did an amazing job. I think it's one of the best snow responses I've seen since I've been here. I'm really proud of that crew, both of them. They're both fully staffed, and we have quite a few CDL drivers now, so we're in really good shape. So I'm really appreciative of that. And that's all I have. I hope to see you all tomorrow night.
Thank you so much, Aaron. Yes, Steve.
Monica, welcome.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, welcome, Monica. If there's nothing else, we're adjourned. And it is 6:55.